Hey, this is Eve of BitcoinKindergarten.com. I just wanted to come on for a few minutes and tell you why everybody needs Bitcoin. It was so funny. I was trashing on a lot of comments, and some were like, Bitcoin's going to go to zero. That is so funny. All right, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, the bell button, and the all. That way you'll get notifications. You can come on here. You can ask me any questions. I am Bitcoin Kindergarten, and no question is too infantile, and no question is too hard. If I don't know the answer, I know who knows. So let's see. Why should everyone have Bitcoin? Well, some of the smartest minds in finance there was a leak that some Citibank officials were speculating that Bitcoin would go to 300,000 this year. There are a lot of other smart people who are speculating and go from anywhere. I was going to say 50,000, but that already happened. So this was like 2 months ago. Like, it can go up to 50,000. So, to 100,000, to 1 million, and then over time, it's going to go up to any amount. I mean, people have said 1 million. It's not impossible. So there's a thing called a Satoshi, and what a Satoshi is like 0.000001 Bitcoin, and it's called stats. When you see people in the Bitcoin world saying stacking sats, they're stacking Satoshis, and Satoshi Nakamoto is the person, or the alias of the person who created the Bitcoin program, protocol, platform, and currency, all just done in one simple moment. So stacking sats. So many people say in the future, if you own 0.01 Bitcoin, which is 1 cent worth of Bitcoin, like Bitcoin is 1 cent in the Bitcoin world. I don't know how much that would be right now. If you got your calculator, put it in the comments. It's worth about 50,000 now. So 1/100th of 50,000. They're saying, that should be enough to send your kids to college, or in the future. Or some people are saying, you're going to be in the 1% of the wealth if you have 0.1 Bitcoin. I mean, we can't speculate, but it's certainly possible. If you watch the parabolic move of the chart for the last 13 years, it's just going up. And the other reason you need Bitcoin is because, you don't want to be left out. You don't want to be left holding those dollars. I mean, is anyone bullish on the dollar right now? You want to be with the Bitcoin. Some of the most famous hedge fund managers came out over the last year and said that all portfolios should have some Bitcoin as a hedge. And it's not just a hedge, it's actually the only one that's doing really well. Like, people who invest heavily in Bitcoin are doing very well, while as people who invest in stocks are just doing okay. Some of them, they're doing well, but not like Bitcoin well. Bitcoin well is different. So just so you know, I made a video on how you can buy $1 worth of Bitcoin on CashApp, which you can do. You can buy $1 every week. I mean, hopefully that is not going to hurt your economy. If it is, you really need to get a second job, or a job or something. And you can get like $20 worth on Coinbase. If you look into my links, you can get like free $5, free $10 if you use my link, and then I also get a few dollars. So it's just a wise thing to do. I'm trying to talk my parents into it. They're like, we're old and we just have, I actually will send them some Bitcoin. You can send Bitcoin in an email. Sorry about the connection. I have a new equipment, but YouTube is giving me a hard time using my other equipment, saying that I haven't earned the right to live stream yet. So hopefully it will be good. I just want to tell you, just get some Bitcoin. Every day, the latest rumor is that Netflix is going to start investing their cash capital in Bitcoin. As you know, Elon Musk put 1.5 billion. Is it million or billion? I think it's billion. 1.5 billion of his company's assets in Bitcoin. Square app just also bought like 1.5 billion. Visa card is starting to use crypto. MasterCard JP Morgan heavily invested, Goldman Sachs looking at investing, the United States, all of the countries. Like, this is the moment where everybody's really expensive now. I wish I would have bought it 4 months ago when it was $25,000 for one instead of 50. Well, guess what? You know, the past is gone. Just focus on the day and get some Bitcoin today. If it's $1, if it's $10, if it's 100, if it's 1,000, if it's 10,000, just get some and hold on to it. You don't need to sell it. You don't need to worry when it goes up, when it goes down. And all of the naysayers are just that. They're naysayers. Whenever you go to do something cool, there's going to be 100 people around you being like, ooh, that's a bubble. That's not really money. It's going to go to zero. But the smart people, the smartest people in the world, including myself, are buying Bitcoin. That's Elon Musk. That's Tom Dorsey, who owns Twitter and Square. That's Netflix. Like, all of the companies are going to start putting a percentage of their capital in Bitcoin because Bitcoin is appreciating. I tell you why almost every video is only going to ever be 21 million ever made, and there's already 18 million in circulation. So there's a scarcity built into this amazing program, and there's not somebody running it who can change it. And there's not somebody like holding the computer. You know, learn a little bit about Bitcoin, you're going to see that it's pure genius, and it's very secure, and it's been very secure for 13 years now. And lots of young millionaires and billionaires, you know, from these minds who foresaw the amazingness that is crypto. When people talk bad about Bitcoin, it's because they don't really know anything about it. They don't even know what a block is, what a node, what is a blockchain. Ask them that. They'll be like, well, just say, well, what is a blockchain? Oh, well, they don't know. Because if they do, they would have some Bitcoin, right? You know, it's the best, most amazing thing ever to happen to money and world economy. All right, hit the subscribe, the bell button, and the all. Smash the likes, put some comments, and all of your friends who are naysayers, have them come on and ask me their questions. I like to hear everybody's fears. I like to refute, you know, why it isn't going to zero, and why it's not a bubble, and why it's not a scam. Although there's tons of scams out there. If somebody messages you, they know how to make a lot of money in crypto or anything else, don't do that. Go to your Coinbase, go to your CashApp. These are worldwide, huge corporations that are insured, that you're not going to lose your money. Don't just send your money somewhere you don't know what it is, okay? Ciao.